Wow, something really big just happened under the ocean. On Wednesday, July 30th, 2025, the Earth shook very hard. This was not just a little tremor, it was a giant earthquake. The earthquake happened deep in the water near the eastern coast of a country called Russia. Scientists who measure earthquakes said it was a magnitude 8.8. That is an incredibly strong shake, one of the most powerful we have seen in a long time. It was so strong that it was felt far, far away, even though its center was deep beneath the waves of the big Pacific Ocean. Imagine the whole world holding its breath for a moment. That's what it felt like when the news of this huge earthquake spread. The shaking started in a place called the Kamchatka Peninsula in Russia's Far East. This area is used to earthquakes, but this one was different. It was much bigger than usual. The ground rumbled and rolled with incredible force. Because it happened under the sea, scientists knew it could cause another kind of danger. They immediately started to watch the ocean very closely, wondering what would happen next after such a powerful jolt. The power of this earthquake is hard to even think about. It released a massive amount of energy, like many thousands of lightning bolts striking all at once. This energy traveled from the bottom of the sea floor and pushed the water above it. Think of dropping a giant rock into a still pond. The earthquake was like that giant rock, and the Pacific Ocean was the pond. The ripples from that drop don't just stay in one place, they travel outward in every direction. This is why people in countries hundreds or even thousands of miles away had to pay attention. The place where the earthquake happened is part of something called the Ring of Fire. This is a big circle around the Pacific Ocean where many volcanoes and earthquakes happen. The ground there is always moving and shifting. This big shake was a reminder of how powerful nature can be. The people living on the coast of Russia's Far East, especially on the Kuril Islands and the Kamchatka Peninsula, felt the shaking first. They knew right away that they had to be careful. The ground had given them a very loud and clear warning sign. So how can an earthquake under the water cause so much trouble on land? It's because it can create a tsunami. A tsunami is not just one big wave, but a series of giant waves. When a powerful earthquake happens under the ocean, it can push a huge amount of seawater up towards the surface. It's like giving the ocean a giant shove from below. This creates a big bulge of water that then starts to spread out across the ocean, just like the ripples in a pond we talked about earlier. These waves travel very, very fast across the deep ocean. They can move as fast as a jet airplane. Out in the open sea, you might not even notice them because the water is so deep. The waves are very wide and not very tall at that point. But the real danger begins when these fast-moving waves get closer to land. As the ocean floor gets shallower near the coast, the energy of the wave has nowhere to go but up. This